Ready to go? Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Right side. Whips it to first on the run. No play. That's an infield single. Now it's the shortstop, Barry Larkin. That's off the mark. Ball one. Runner at first with no outs here. Shohei on the go. Ground ball right side and a base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. And here is Bobby Abreu. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. And there's one away. So up next, Eddie Murray. Double steal. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Lopez fires. And that is out of play. Double steal again. That one to first. Olsen. He'll do it himself. No shot at the double play with the runners going.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back. And caught on the warning track. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. That one just misses.
Ball two.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Nice curveball for a strike. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground to short, could be two. He flips it to second in time. On to first, double play. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Outside low, 1-0. Acuna measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Inside, and it's 2-1. That one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And that'll do it. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Joe Jimenez. Connor Griffin digs in now. Out to center. Harris has a beat on it. Squeezes it, and there's one down. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And a slider misses down and away. And another ball.
No strike.
Ripped to short. Arcia whips it to first. Got him. And here is Matt Chapman. And a foul ball. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw, and that is that. Bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. First pitch, and he just misses. Swings through that one for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, and he went. And the count
1 ball,
1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Jared Kelenic. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him looking for the K. And he strikes out. So they turn to their closer, Raisel Iglesias. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that one fouled off. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He sends it out of here. It's 1-0. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That one ripped. Dives. What a play. Barry Larkin, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Swing and a miss. Iglesias picks up the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Bobby Abreu. Tap foul at the plate. Fastball is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Swung on, belted. Abreu flying after this one. That one hops against the fence. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Lee Smith.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And he takes one right on the black. And the count is 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to.
Got him swinging. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's a ball. And the throw out at third. A one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that is the ball game. And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Stepping in, Shohei Ohtani. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it.
Shohei on the go. That one hooked foul. Swing and a ground ball. Nice stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now the left fielder, Bobby Abreu. Now a screamer into the outfield. Hauls it in for the out. Eddie Murray getting ready to hit. Smoked on the ground a second. Whips it to Mountcastle. Murray. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one. Westburg measures 6 feet 2 inches. Hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was a second-round pick in 2020. Ball one there. Swings and chases a low one there. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Sends it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
When you try to move up on a ball in the dirt, you got to be sure that it gives you enough time to make it safely. Guess wrong, like we saw here, and you'll pay the price.
That misses the zone, and 1-1.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Fought off foul. 2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw. Save. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Drops into the glove. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Keegan Aiken.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Big-time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Ripped to first. Caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one misses, and the count is 1-2. And there's a ball.
That's a really good take.
That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. On the ground to third. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. Here's Andres Jimenez. On the ground. Mountcastle takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swings and misses. And now it's even 1-1. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Just off the inside corner. And the count's full. Rips that one to right. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball one. And that is out of play. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-2.
1-2.
And that just misses. No score here in the second. And downstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Gary Sanchez. Ball one, no strikes. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1-1.
Almost got him.
That's inside. Ball.
And a big swing and a miss.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Top half of the third inning. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball.
This one's fair down the line and left, and it's going to be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
And now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Swings through that one for strike two.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. O'Neill grabs it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ohtani in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Man at second. Swinging a foul out of play. Runner breaks for third. Got him swinging. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the shortstop, Barry Larkin. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The shortstop takes the ball. Here's a rip to short, but he's there. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. That's off the inside corner. Ball one. And that's in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And he handles it himself for the out. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Ryan O'Hearn.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
The pitch. That misses. And that's ball two. Swings through that one.
2-1's the count.
Strike two. And a swing and a miss. Two gone now. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That one outside. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1-2's the count.
Set down on strikes. That's the third out, and we're the new pitcher in the game. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Bobby Abreu now at the plate, 0 for 1 so far. Line drive. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eddie Murray. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Hammered. Could be extra bases. The run scores from third. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
At the plate, Dalton rushing. On the ground, right side. Play is made, 2 out. Connor Griffin will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all. It's 3-0. Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Smith back to work. That's outside. Ball 1.
You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify.
And no one can get there. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out. Tyler O'Neill digs in now. In for a strike. It's 0-1. That's inside. Swings and misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the inside edge. And a good eye there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Full count.
On a line. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and it's now a 2-run game. Rutschman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Just missed. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. And now first and second with 2 outs. And the batter now, Colton Cowser. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that is the ball game. And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton. And welcome in. So just about set and pitching here today, Andrew Heaney. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2.
2 strikes.
In the air on the infield, Hayes. And there's one away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Barry Larkin. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 1 out, bases empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 away now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Bobby Abreu, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. He swings and fouls one off.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And ring him off, says Patrick. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. That's a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground to third. Chapman over to first in time. And that quickly 2 away.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
In the air to left down the line. Abreu makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. New inning getting started. Leading off, Eddie Murray. And that one fouled off. Out in front and foul to the left side. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one not close. And it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next offering is downstairs. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the catcher to hit, Dalton Rushing. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Reynolds gets under it. Brings it in, 2 down. So digging in, Connor Griffin. And ball one to the right fielder.
Ball one, no strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Reynolds makes the play. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Joey Bart. First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses at one down below the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the next pitch is way outside. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Key Brian Hayes in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. 2 out, space is empty. Right through there, got him. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Dennis Santana. Here's Andres Jimenez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And it kicks off the base. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Cruz going back, and it's caught just in front of the wall.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Runner takes off for third. Pitch is low. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Ground ball up the middle. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He popped out his first time. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. He's safe.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Fought off foul.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. Back here at PNC Park, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch is in the dirt. Now 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Next to hit, Jack Sawinski. Just missed. Fastball for a strike. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one in the dirt. And a count now even up. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Here's McCutchen. Outside low. And that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That's the third out, and we'll play. Welcome back. And now on the mound to start the fourth, David Bednar. Line drive, base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He will score, and they take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0. Here's the left fielder, Bobby Abreu. Went down on strikes his first time through. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Next is switch hitting first baseman Eddie Murray. And that one fouled off. And that's outside. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Cruz racing over to make the catch.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver.
Liner, base hit. Larkin on his horse coming home. He'll score easily. Throw is high and over his head.
Comes through with the RBI. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it.
Makes the grab, 2 down. Tries to get back and save. Andres Jimenez, the next to hit. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Abreu at third, rushing at second with 2 gone. Now that's smacked to right center. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit. 1 run across, in there safely. And they lead by 4. So 2 down. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Fly to center his first time. Check on the runner. Runner takes off. Cut on and missed. Safe at second, and that was not close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Runner goes again. To the right side, and that chance handled. Gets it to first. That'll end the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Now Jimmy Garcia.
And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1.
You know, these Pirates, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
The count's full.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Up next for the Pirates, O'Neal Cruz. Grounded out his first time up. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. And that one fouled off. Struck him out without a swing. Now only 1 out remaining. Reynolds now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1's the count.
A little out front there as he swings through it. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game. A 4-0. Live from historic. All right, ready to go here. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Up the middle. He gets there with the slide. And it beats him. What a play. Barry Larkin getting ready to hit. Swings here and blasts one left field. And it's off the Green Monster. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. So up next, Bobby Abreu. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Larkin, the runner at second with one away. To the right side. Base hit into the outfield. Throw comes in quickly. Holds that go-ahead run at third. And there's still one away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eddie Murray. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. Second and third, one away. Outside. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he...
Swinging a ground ball. Bregman to first. Murray retired. And here's the catcher, Dalton rushing. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Oh, what a stop. Throw to the pitcher. And that's a great play for the out. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Just missed.
Inside. That's a ball.
That catches the corner. And that one pulled foul. The wind and the pitch. That one misses. 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Connor Wong will hit next. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. That's a strike, and the count 1-1.
1-1.
Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's Devers at the plate. That one at the knees for a strike. And that's in for a strike. 0-2.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Just misses with that one. Got him. Strikes out the... Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Liam Hendricks. Connor Griffin swings through it for strike 1.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Whips it to Casas. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Andres Jimenez. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One down, base is empty. That's out to center field. Rafaela has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Here's Matt Chapman. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out. 2 outs, runner at first. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. Pickoff throw, and he's back safely. Yeah, that's fouled off. Second inning here, no score.
Track 2.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the
0-2.
plate there. Hard hit, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Grounded out his first time. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two on, 2 outs. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Chapman headed home. He scores, and they have the lead. A second scores as well. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3. They limit the damage. Back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the inning. Now batting Tristan Casas. Adam, in his 5th season, 33 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2010.
No ball, 1 strike.
Pulls that one foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 1 down. And now it's Alex Bregman. That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Up the middle, and that one handled on to first, and they get Bregman for the out. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu, and that's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 2 out, space is empty. Swings and misses. Red Sox go 1-2. So a lefty out of the pen, Justin Wilson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
This one in the air. Devers puts it away for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Bobby Abreu digs in now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
On the ground, right side. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eddie Murray. Cut on and lifted in the air, Rafaela. And that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Line drive. Fair ball.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. It really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair. But
here's Trevor Story now. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. 0-1. Just missed. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Strike 3, got him swinging. And 2 away now. Duran batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. The Red Sox down to their final strike. Got him, and that'll do it. 2-0 your final here. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Delaware. Okay, all set to go. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And we are underway. Liner snagged at first. Barry Larkin, the next to hit.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Here's the left fielder, Bobby Abreu. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away. First and second, one out. Murray will hit next. Just missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the 1-0. Ripped on a line. And it's off the wall. One run's in. Now the second run is in. It's 2-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Dalton rushing. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Murray leads off second with one gone in the inning. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Connor Griffin now at the plate. In the air, left field. Coming on Profar. He's there. He's got it. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And down on strikes. Now one away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. First pitch misses.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
Falling behind 2-1.
Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm.
This one could be trouble. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. And that one clips the corner. One out, and a runner at second. And a swing and a miss. 2 out. Here is Austin Riley. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's the inning. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Dylan Lee.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Olsen takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. And here is Matt Chapman. And first offering is fouled off. Lee goes 6 feet 3 inches, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. Out there to center. Harris makes the catch for the out. 2 down. Now at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. Back here in Atlanta, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's Matt Olson. Brian Abreu on to pitch out of the pen here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Profar now. On the ground to short, into the outfield, base hit.
Waste no time there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And that misses. And it's 2-0.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Hit in the air, left field. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And that's down and away.
1-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2
He goes down looking. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Pierce Johnson. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Check swing, now an appeal to third. And he held back, according to Ricky Halladay. The pitch. Sliced hard, but foul.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
In the air, left field, down the line. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double. Now the number 2 hitter, Barry Larkin. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. He's safe. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Johnson fires. On a line, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Back-to-back singles, pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Harris makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Amos Willingham.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him.
Runner takes off. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
In the air, center field. Harris pulls it down. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag, and they get 2. ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Now pitching, David Robertson.
Just missed. Outside low, 2-0. Out to short, Larkin on the run, throw to first, and they get the out. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris the second. Just missed. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. And that's outside. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Braves down to their final out. Albies in the box now, no balls and a strike. Swing and a ball, line to center. Gets down, base hit. So a man aboard, Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Foul ball. Robertson is just 1 strike away. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that is the ball game. 5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and All right, ready to get underway. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. And that's through there for a strike. And this one is off and running. Swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Now 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. And a swing and a miss. 1 out in the top of the first. And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style.
On the corner for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Facing elimination and pitching in Game 6 of the Japan series, Yamamoto pitched a complete game with 14 strikeouts and broke the series strikeout record held by Yu Darvish. What a way to go out.
Next one misses, and now it's 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's to third, Muncy. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Man at first, Nico Horner will come up to hit. And that one is lifted in the air. Pajes on the move to the alley. He's got it. And that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which is the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. In half up to hit. The half daddy. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. 2 down, bases empty. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. There's the strike.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Way outside, 2-1. And a foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Back here in L.A., top of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Bobby Abreu.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Dalton Rushing digs in now. 1 for 2. Now move to first.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Line drive to short and caught. Connor Griffin, the next to hit. First pitch, not close. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's Andres Jimenez. 0 for 2 in this one. Down the line, and it's foul. Fouled off. He was late.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Bobby Abreu. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And that's outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Yoshinobu. So digging in, Eddie Murray. And that is out of play. 1 out, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right center field. Edman gets under it, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Hernandez snags it, and that is that. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's going to be Bobby Abreu. Late on that fastball.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Headed towards the corner, Pajes on the move towards the line. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout. High fly ball, right field. Pajes hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Dalton rushing. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it across to first, and that is the end. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now the left fielder, Bobby Abreu. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, safe, and that's his 3rd hit. So up next, Eddie Murray, 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. And ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
That one missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
First pitch, 106.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field, and makes the grab. And there's one down. Barry Larkin getting ready to hit. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. One gone, runner at first. Now Bobby Abreu, third baseman, playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Hit in the air, left field, and it falls. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away. Eddie Murray now at the plate. Just missed.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
That smash towards center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there are two outs.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Left field. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. Bottom of the first. Digging in, Junior Caminero. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Hard on the ground to first. Murray steps on the bag, one up, one down. So digging in, Ian Kinsler. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is in there, called strike three. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Just off the inside edge. Curve is on the outside corner for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two. Right side. Abreu under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Kirby Yates. Connor Griffin digs in now.
Kirby Yates.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Squeezes it, and there's one down. Now the catcher up to hit, Dalton Rushing. And fouled off. No score here in the second. Not even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a breaking ball misses outside. Late that time, and it's strike two.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. Adios, pelota. He nails one out to right. And now they're out front. It's 1-0. And here is Matt Chapman. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
1-1.
One out, bases empty. They say you win.
0-2.
Slowly on the ground to short. Caminero throws to first in time.
Deceptive slider.
Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Andres Jimenez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Schwarber should have this one, and that is that. Well, 1-run game, and now it's going to be Frank Thomas. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
And there's the strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. George Brett will hit next. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
And he swings over the top there.
0-2 is the count.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That should get the dugout going. It's 1-1. Preston Wilson in the box now. Takes strike one. Fought off foul. Center field. He's got it. And there are 2 down. And now it's Andrew McCutchen.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch it.
Well, we'll hold that thought. Back here at El Diamante. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Throw over to Thomas. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And the batter will be the shortstop, Barry Larkin. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Back to the mound. It hit him. He's in there.
Now batting, right fielder
Bobby Abreu getting ready to hit. A single his first time. And that is out of play.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one hit to right. McCutchen after it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Eddie Murray, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. There goes Larkin. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Rudder goes again. Pitch inside.
2 strikes.
Throw to second. Out at second. Bottom of the inning. And now Johnny Bench.
now pitching. Bench.
Outside low. Ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Now it's the shortstop, Junior Caminero. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Ian Kinsler digs in now. Ground ball to the right side. Got him on the off-balance throw. Back now, and on Eddie Murray. Now at the plate, he's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
For Armstrong. Swings through it for strike one. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Wilson under it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. A big run scores on the sac fly. They take the lead. It's 2-1. Now here is Connor Griffin. That clips the corner. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Wilson sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. He's already homered here in this one. Out to short. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in Lima, bottom of the fourth. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Smith back to work. Off the plate inside. And that's ball one. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Abreu makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. And the batter now, Frank Thomas.
Now pitching, Jimmy Garcia.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
That misses, and the count is 1-2. And that one missing low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The tying run is 90 feet away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out. George Brett will hit next. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. And your final score here today. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Going 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
0-2. 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Edmonds settles under it. And he makes the catch. 1 down. So up next, Barry Larkin. And a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 2.
0-2.
On the ground to the left, Ripken. Handles, throws to first. Larkin gone on the play. And now Bobby Abreu.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Throws to first in time. Here's the catcher, Craig Biggio. Throughout his career, Biggio was as durable as just about anyone. In 20 seasons, he played at least 140 games 16 times.
And Biggio is such a hard-nosed player. Always a dirty uniform after the game. Makes playing 1,800 straight games without a trip to the injured list even more impressive.
Alfonso Soriano, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
And Biggio was a guy who could do it all. His defense, his offense, his leadership filled a lot of holes for the Astros.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Babe Ruth. That's ripped, base hit, and that keeps the inning going. So here's the cleanup hitter, Richie Sexson. There's the strike.
0-1. Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
Check swing, called strike. Swings through that, and it's a strike. Welcome back to Lord's Baseball Ground. And here's the first baseman, Eddie Murray. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
0-1.
Up the middle, Ripken. Fires to first. 1 out in the second. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And the first offering is not close. Tap foul at the plate. 1 down, base is empty. And 1-2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now here is Connor Griffin. Out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw. And so they end up with some speed on at first.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Dalton Rushing, the next to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And a swing and a miss there.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Runner on the go again. Slider. Back here in London, here's Juan Soto.
Now pitching. Jason Adams.
That's in there. And that's strike one. And there's a ball.
No, that's down. Ball.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one just misses. 2-2.
2-2.
That one
Full
missed.
count.
That's a really good take.
That's a strikeout. Good-looking sweeper there. Cal Ripken Jr. digs in now. And that one
Ball,
just
that's
misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two away. Jim Edmonds getting ready to hit. Little chopper rolls foul. 2 down, nobody on. Nothing here in the bottom of the second.
Balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's the third baseman, Matt Chapman. That one lifted to left. Soriano under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Andres Jimenez. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And a couple of quick outs. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting to play like that, you love the
swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Chases that one out of the zone. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here comes Max Muncy. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
And now 2-1.
That's a ball. Ball. 3-1.
Ball 4, he walked in. And that'll keep the line moving. So digging in, Bobby Grich.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum.
Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the winning run is now in scoring position. Goes down looking. Craig Biggio will hit next. Swinging a foul out of play. The winning run on second base. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Drops into the glove, 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Alfonso Soriano. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in there at the knees.
0-2.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that is the inning. Now into the ball game on defense. Go ahead run on base. Larkin now at the plate. He's already homered in this one. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Ball outside. Throw, and they got him. So now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Biggio collects, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. So runner at second, 2 down. Eddie Murray, the next to hit. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first. Out number. Welcome back to Lord's Baseball Ground. And now the right fielder, Babe Ruth. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's down and in. And he chases that one. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Sexton, the next to hit, takes outside. Winning run at second with 1 away here in extra innings. Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Tag out. And they cut down the winning run at third. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
That's inside, ball.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. And now it's Juan Soto.
One of the things about that 2-out.
Now pitching.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Off the mark there. 1-0. With the winning run on at first. And here in extra innings. Slider misses outside. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2-2.
Off the plate inside. Full count now. Got him looking. A new arm into the game. Here. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Reached on an error his first time up.
Number 33, Eric.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Soriano sizes this one up, and there's 1 away. So up next, Connor Griffin, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Runner takes off. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. That one misses. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Pickoff move to second, and he's back in safely.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter.
Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Just missed.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back on this one. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Dalton Rushing walked his first time. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one there.
1-2.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Number 15. Jerry Hairston.
On the ground to third, might be 2. 1 at second. A one-pitch double play out of the pen. So coming into the game now on defense, Mike Piazza. He takes over behind the plate. Ripken swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
That's in there.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking.
That was pretty nasty. Jim Edmonds getting ready to hit.
Jim Edmonds.
And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Abreu is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. On the inside corner for a strike. Belsingi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Jackson Merrill stands in now and watches strike 1. That catches the outside corner, and it's 0-2. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third.
Luis Ariz stands in. That's in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Tosses to first. Padres go down 1-2-3. And now, Elliot Ramos. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. He did not go around. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a heater. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. First pitch, and he just misses. Hard hit left side. Now a jump throw. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Matt Chapman. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Misses off the inside. 3-0. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle, a sliding stop. Gathers and throws. Got him. Nice play. Second inning. Set to go. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's the pitch to Adames. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. And they get Adames for the out. Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles. Plus, he took home 5 Gold Gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Off the mark there. And 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Back here in L.A., here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Got him swinging. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And they get Ohtani for the out. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the ninth. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
0-1.
Bottom of the ninth. Down a run and tying run on second base. Sends it to center, and this should be it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs hold on to win a tight one. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Shota back to work. Upstairs. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Pulled that one right in the direction.
Late swing, foul to the left. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Popped in the air. Left field. Happ hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Bottom of the first. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Reaching for it. Makes the. So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Just missed. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab. Shota back to work. And he gets tied up right there.
0-1's the count.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Foul ball there. Brazier, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And strike 2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Nabs it, and there's one down. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Hit in the air out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. He makes the grab. 1 away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Fly to center his first time. Shota back to work. Well struck right field. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Back here at the friendly confines, here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Swanson fires over to first. And a quick out, number one. And the batter will be the shortstop, Barry Larkin. Swings through that one. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
That one fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. One out, base is empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Bobby Abreu digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. That's towards center. Crow Armstrong makes the play, and that is that.